Have you ever played Everwing? Not? Yeah, I don't really care. So the thing is, I'm gonna show you how to do some things to break it. So first things first, probably open Everwing or any other game you like, but I'm gonna use Everwing as a good example because it's easy to break it. So the first thing first is play it, learn how it works, why the fuck it pops up, but yeah, so open up developer tools, go to sources, make sure you don't have any JS files open here or anything else right here. It's for easier understanding of this thing. So if you have made sure of that, then press play, wait till it loads. If you look down here, console window, console tab, then you're gonna see it loaded in some kind of JavaScript file, browser mobile JavaScript. If you don't have this tab right here, you could press console tab right here and it's the same thing. Probably if you don't have it down here, it's due to lack of your screen resolution. Yeah, did I press it? I didn't really want to. So the first things first is you could press here or you could press right here on the file browser mobile JS, and it will open up the JavaScript file which is responsible for this game's logic and everything in it. So first things first is try to get this file more readable because this is quite a big of a chunk for quite a big of a file. So here's a pretty print built in this Chrome browser developer tool. You could use Firefox or any other tool, but I don't really care. I have enough RAM to run Chrome. So first things first is let's remove my previous attempt to record with Bandicam and limiting on 10 minutes. First things first is select everything here. Try to copy. Oh god, it's gonna take a while. Yeah, I already done this previously and it. Yeah. I'm not a patient man. Please. So, if you can see right here, it's Will Smith's face. Yes, it loaded all the file. So, copy it, open your favorite text editor, open new tab, paste it right there, and you can see it has 200,000 lines of code. It's quite a lot if you think about it. It's no small scale. No, it's not 50 lines, 100, 500, 2,000. It's 200,000. Try to wrap your mind about it. So first thing first is try to read it as a JavaScript file and try to understand how it works, what is the logic behind it, and and what is what. And if you're familiar with the game, presumably you are. You have played this game for a while. You know there's this fairy, this magical babe, and it has some kind of dragons. Here they're called sidekicks. I guess they're sidekicks. There's characters, multiple of them, quests, bosses, and some kind of raids, leaderboards. I guess there are some kind of scores, money, some kind of premium money, levels, and so on and so on. And this thing that doesn't really matter, it makes you spam email. It's spam messages. It's a horrible thing to do to another person. So first things first is to try to find something useful. I will not presume that I don't know anything about this, so I already know a few things. Bullet. Yeah, you can see right here. There are a lot of things describing the properties of each of the objects right here. the bosses, meteors, enemies, loot enemies. Those are, I guess, the special ones which drop items or something else. Kittens. I guess that's kind of a Easter egg or not, but the dragons, they're not called dragons, they're kittens. Yeah. So where was I? So I wanted to show you, not leave bull, but level this place. It is definition of player model function on bullet level up. So what does it mean? Let's you can check right here. It just gets some variables and tries to increase bullet level by 1. Magic. So and then it sets the damage and shows the notification on that game. So let's try to find where it is being used, and I see it has a function, so I'm just adding something that every function has, an open rounded bracket. So I can see right here it is something, some event or a function that is called collect item on the game model. So as you can see, it's a basic switch which triggers on bullet level, double shot, energy, magnet rush, and if you know the game, those are the items you can pick up. Quite easy and understandable. So I'm going to break this on bullet level up, so I'm going to back, my man. So I'm gonna copy this line because I'm gonna put a breakpoint there. So how I can do it? Press Ctrl F, your friendly finding tool. Don't mistake it for the Ctrl F in the browser. So yeah, I'm here right here, and to put in a breaking point, I just press this line, and it puts in. It might stutter for a bit, but it's not smart, man. It's a machine. It will put in a breaking point. You can see your breaking points right here. It's checked or unchecked. You can do it. So the first thing first, let's try to trigger this part of the code. Let's play the game. Very fun. Yeah. As you can see, I've broken it already. Yeah, very fun. I'm trying to get that 4-leaf clover and try to trigger that bullet level event. So, fun fact about bullet levels: it has this constant to it, which limits it to 50 being the maximum level you can reach by upgrading your bullets, but 70, if you can see this C, it's maximum you can reach by collecting leaf clovers. Come on, I want that leaf clover. I'm kind of a junkie for that. Very funny joke. Yeah, not really. I'm sad, man. So I'm grinding for that leaf clover. This is probably going to be the slowest part. Very hard. Yes! I snuck it out of there. I'm probably gonna die, but it's alright. We are right here. We triggered the code part. It stopped here, and you could see the local variables right here. This, you can check this, which is the player model, because it's executed on player model. So you can see all the properties this player model has, and you can see right here bullet level 50. I guess this is the amount of bullets you have shot. Not going to count them. The damage, and there's this magnet reach. It's gonna be quite useful, by the way. So you could go to console window and and try to tweak the properties of that player model from here, but I'm going to do here. So what I'm going to do is start to type things in, and as you can see, I've already typed some quite a big numbers. But I'm going to make it quite big, and right here it wouldn't be a smart idea, because if I'm going Going to the next call, you can see it doesn't even set this damage. It's weird. I don't really know why. I don't really want to check why. Probably in this function, which is shortened, scrabbled, so no one would easily understand this code. But as you can see, it isn't done properly, and it has some kind of return or something like that, which automatically skips these two, or I don't know, it does it silently. So what I'm going to do is put here a breaking point and take this one out, and gonna do it again because I'm quite sure it isn't. Yeah, it isn't that big number, and it still isn't big number. Yeah, I'm gonna be fine with this number right here. And a small trick: if you trigger this on any player model, you can tweak all of these. But I like to do one more thing too, which is tweak the magnet reach. If you type it too big, you can't see the animation, so I'm gonna write 600. It's gonna be enough for the whole window. But yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, it's F8. I'm gonna press F8. It's gonna be quite fast. Yeah, got it. So you're gonna see how fast I'm gonna kill this boss. Yeah, I need to turn off this breaking point. So, yay, a lot of things you didn't see. Yay. You can see all the items that are being collected. They're automatically pulled in, and yeah, I could tweak it a little bit more, but let's dive. So that's the damage and runtime, but how can you tweak it outside of it? It would be quite interesting. So the next thing is player reach. Yeah, I did it. So sidekick damage. It's actually quite a neat thing because it has some kind of events that are being triggered. So let's. I'm not gonna bother not acting like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know this code. So I already know where. Yeah, it's right here. Wow. It's being done right here, so I'm gonna put the breaking point right here, just after the damage is already being set, and this new object or function object is being created. So I need to trigger this, and I have already tested it, and you can go into quest, go back, and it's already triggered. And now you can. Now this represents the sidekick model, the kitten model, the dragon model, call it whatever you want. So this damage equals way too much. So let's go. We already set it for one of the dragons or kittens, and now let's set it for another one. I pressed F8 if you didn't know, it's right there. And now let's go for boss raids because they're gonna show how fast they're gonna kick ass. Yeah, tough boss. Yeah, so look at this. It's quite fantastic. Yeah, I've defeated it now. Yeah, kill him in less than 1 second. And now is the point when you need to put out the checkbox for this breaking point, because it's gonna trigger it 4 times before this window appears, and I need to claim the prize. Yeah, and so on. And afterwards again 2 times here for each of the dragons, and after I open one of those chests again 2 times, and so on. So you need to uncheck those. Remember to do that, it's quite bothering. The one thing that I haven't learned to do is to predict or at least uncover the chests, because they have presets of what's gonna be in all these chests. They're being closed, and then what? Somebody wrote me, no, don't do that, please. Why did you do that? Please, no. Oh, God. Yeah, it's great, but actually, that means I didn't claim the prize. Excellent. Yeah, I didn't claim the prize. Excellent. One thing is I didn't understand how it works, how to unhide it, or at least control what do I get out from chests. So the next few things are chest mob chance, experience, score, and money. The things that most people are interested in. Yay! So I'm gonna show you chest mob chance. No. Oh, great. Clumsy me, man. Clumsy me. So, it's gonna be the same place, I guess. Oh, no, I could have. I remember it had something. Gem chance on top of this. I haven't tweaked with this game for a while, so again, it's fun, really fun. Gym chance, please one more gym chance. Okay, it's, as you can see, I'm being quite clumsy, so I'm going to try to find it right here. Gem chance, chance, yeah. Gem. There are way too much occurrences. I'm not. Wait. Treasure spawn chance. This is gonna be useful. Treasure spawn chance. I know it is being used as a worry. Oh God, no. There are only two places where it's. Okay. I think I had it right here. Very fun. I didn't write it. Oh no, get random gem ID, something like this. Oh yeah, I guess that one. Let's. Yay! Please find it, man. Get random gem ID. I'm learning with you. Such a shitty thing. Oh no. Oh God. I guess I could. Let's see what this does. I really don't know. It was there. Yeah. 400 lines further. 4,000 lines. I told you it was near. So let's try to trigger it. Yay! It probably triggered it. It froze. So what I'm going. Yes, please. No, go away, Fire Boulder. I don't need you. Please go away. Oh God! Oh, fudge! When it closed it, I gonna take a pause. Can I pause this? I'm back. Great. So, what happened was when it closed, it opened again another JavaScript instance, and it followed that file. So that's the reason why I asked you in the beginning to make sure all the JavaScript instances or the file tabs are closed, because it helps to do it more cleanly. Yeah, this isn't perfect thing. So yeah, let's get back to a gem spawn chance. So let's fly and let's try to trigger gem spawn chance. Get from the gem ID. Very fun game, yay. Yay, I triggered it. If you check this variable, you can see right here it has 3 properties, and if you have played this game, presumably yes, then you would know there are 3 types of gem: ruby, somewhere here, where's the name of it? Ruby, amethyst, and the other one. Yeah, we don't care about that. So you could just type here 0, type here 0, type here 99. 0.99 to be humble, not to be 1, but you could be also 1. I don't really want to be overkilling it with 1 with 100% of a chance. So yay, this is the that was the premium, the premium, the greatest gem. So we already did that, and next one is spawning again, and so on and so on. But if we check right here, we can see all of the item models are available right here. And if we check enemies, we can see bomb spawn chance. It's quite big and so on. Treasure multiplier, treasure spawn chance. And for this one, let's do this for shits and giggles. So, did it set up? You're gonna be in for a treat. Yeah, boy. So watch this. Oh yeah, I need to take this out. Wee-oo. And now try to beat that score. This is the one way to beat the score by tweaking like this. And the sad thing is, after you beat the boss, presumably you do it in less than 2 seconds, and it usually resets right now. It depends on the situation and different variables inside the code, which again you need to trigger it again, trigger and change the value. But I guess it would make a good practice to find a way to do it otherwise, which would be actually, which would be just to change the JavaScript file, because we can change this file, but we can change this file. I'm not going. You could see right here, gonna be some random gibberish. Control Z, don't be too slow. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. But you could save that file, and it should, I haven't really tested it, should break it. So now we broke the score. Great for us, yay. So what do we do next? Let's do the thingy that I call experience and score. And along that we're gonna do money. How? Let's find get final X. That was a good place to look for everything. But yeah, you can see get final player XP, get final sidekick XP, and they both call get final XP, which is right here. Get final score. All of these you understand. You'll see how they're counted, which values, variables you could change to impact this, to tweak it more seamlessly. Fun times reading all of this, by the way. And I'm gonna put in right here breakpoint, and then I'm gonna go in and die as fast as I can. It's gonna be quite hard. So let's hear. Yes, I did it with my first time. Usually the kittens kill it before I can die myself. So yeah, Trigger didn't get final XP. Now let's see what I can do. Let's check what it has. Oh yeah, I can check the local. Yeah, it has. Uh, um, Bosses killed. We're gonna tweak that definitely. This boss is killed. Let's say 200. Not too much. Let's be humble. Lots. What's out there? Common iron, which is the money that this money. This common iron. Yes. Let's be humble and say something big. Yeah, humble. And also, I found that there is premium thingy-majig. Premium iron. This premium. What I found about this is you can't give too much because I guess there's also some kind of constant which limits how much you can get because that's quite game breaking and the game intends you to buy these things if you don't want to do the grinding. So yeah, let's say 2000 to be humble. I haven't found easier way to do this with bigger numbers, but I guess 2000 is good for now. Yeah, and monster skill. Yeah, let's say bigger number. Yeah. This monster skill. Let's say. Yeah. Yes, a good number. And let's. It's gonna calculate for the player and both dragons. So, let's go and. Ooh, nice numbers, but the score is quite low. Sad, huh? So what do we do? Let's see. Let's try to find where this is being called. There's another place right here. End game. And what was this? Calculate quest result. Yeah, you can guess what it does it do after the naming notation. So yeah, let's gonna pause it right here. Right. Can we do it sooner? Yes, we can. So we pause it right there. Yay! I guess I have 2000 more premium money, but it has a limit of this number right here for the commons. My dragons are already maxed out, so I'm gonna pick up some dragons which aren't maxed out. So let's gonna check what I get out of this, and I'm hopefully gonna die as soon as I can. Yes, I did. I died. Every man's dream to die as soon as he can. So now I can see, because this is the game model, I can access the score. Can't I? I did it somewhere else. Where did I do it? Oh, I had to do it right here. Yeah. Silly me. Let's skip it further. Yay. Let's do it again because right here it's already being calculated. So let's die. Let's die one more time. One more time.
Ow!
Yeah, it's a week for you, little girl. So now let's say monsters killed way too much. Premiums aren't enough. Let's say commons aren't enough. Bosses killed enough. So presumably for this we're gonna get XP. Let's see how much. How much XP would I get? Oh wow, what a miracle! It's this number. Why doesn't it count bosses? I don't know really why it doesn't count right now, but it should. So I don't really care. It automatically impact. Setting all of these already impacts all what is being calculated later on. So I'm fine with it. So let's gonna press F8. I'm dead, I'm happy, and I have way too much score. I leveled these fellas way too much, by the way. How I can tell? Because they're gonna get reset at one. Yeah, make a consideration when you're gonna set some way too big numbers. Remember, uh, they might reset because you set them a bit too much. So I'm gonna do it properly and not gonna overkill it. So yeah, this monster skill, let's say this is gonna be good enough. Yeah, you can see I leveled them up. You can go here. They're appropriate levels. So yeah, I think that's that. Yeah, I have 15,000. Let's see if I can tweak that a little bit more. Let's die. Yeah, happy man. This premiums earned, let's say 2,000. So let's be humble. Yippee! I did got. Let's see if I can tweak it to 5,000. Usually when I do it, it doesn't really help. So attractive, dead. I agree. Yeah, it counted only 2,000. Yeah, it has a. Yeah, it has a limit, something like a bullet level, I guess. So the one thing that I don't really know how to do is tweaking the chests and what do they have. Yeah, I recorded. I wouldn't record one more time. So don't do these. Don't spam people. Yeah, you can get these by just simply psychics, get dragons, and presumably you can do this. Yeah, you can open eggs, or the premium money. Do the tweak it by this. Probably somewhere else, the limit of what number you can get out of it is quite bigger, I guess, from the chests. But yeah. You can get the dragons, the best dragons. I think the boss rates have one class higher, but checking the code, it didn't seem to have some kind of difference between those eggs. They're gonna be this egg and this kind of egg with a red shield. So they don't have any difference. At least I didn't find any. So yeah, as you can see, level 50 is the maximum, and be happy. I just scored some kind of 80,000 or 8 million. I don't really care. So yeah, Will Smith always was in the background. So yay! As you can see, I beat this guy. So you're gonna be happy. So have a good day. And die happily.